Credit unions in the Fako Chapter have been called to step up their compliance with COBAC norms and other legal obligations. This call was made on Saturday, May 10, 2025 by the chapter president, Evangelist Mafany Queen Abunaw, during the chapter's annual general meeting at Mutengene Chapter Hall. The meeting was attended by a delegation from the Cameroon Cooperative Credit Union League CamCCUL, as well as board presidents and members of the credit unions that make up the Fako Chapter. The gathering was aimed at reviewing the activities of 2024 and taking stock for a more prosperous 2025 financial year. The large turnout and active participation of delegates during the meeting, according to the chapter president, is a clear indication of their commitment to the growth and development of the chapter. Presenting the management's report, credit union representatives expressed satisfaction upon learning that equity and member savings in the chapter had increased by 4% and 7% respectively. Recognizing that the future of the credit union is tied to member savings, Evangelist Mafany Queen Abunaw urged the various union delegates to encourage their members to save regularly. Addressing Law Number 021/2019 of December 24, 2019, which governs credit union activities for banks and financial institutions in Cameroon, the chapter president called on all present to improve their loan granting procedures and adhere to other loan requirements to enhance the quality of their loan portfolios. She also revealed that many credit unions in the Fako chapter are not yet fully compliant with COBAC norms and urged them to double their efforts to address this issue.
With compliance, we are doing better. We did better than last year, but we are not yet at the top. We have not yet done the level which is expected of us. We know, having come out of the socio-political crisis in North and Southwest, it really affected very much our credit unions here in Fako chapter. But by the grace of God, this year we are doing better, and we have promised that we will still do better.
In his moral report, the outgoing supervisor, Mr. Emmanuel, who has been transferred to the Kumbamanfe chapter in the same capacity, noted with satisfaction that both membership and savings had grown within the chapter. He encouraged attendees to sensitize their members to complete payments of their shares to strengthen the equity in their credit unions. Delinquency remains a significant challenge for credit unions in the chapter. The head of lending at CamCCUL, Mr. Konang Godwill, commends the efforts of the credit unions in the chapter, but called on them to re-strategize their loan recovery method to curb delinquency.
We have guided the unions on what to do. I will just in a nutshell give you, but the details, the unions are already in possession of it. For example, we have requested the union, as they go back, let them assess their portfolio on a case-by-case and then come out now with strategies how the loan situation can be restructured. Because under loan restructuring, you can have issues relating to the monthly installment, and you can even have issues relating to refinancing. So everything would depend now on the case-by-case analysis that will be carried out. But the union needs to start first by appraising their portfolio on a case-by-case and then seeing what is it that is feasible that can be done so that the situation or the loan situation of the member should be restructured.
Regarding the fifth cooperative principle of education, training and information, the CamCCUL team came well prepared to educate the delegates on key topics such as the CamCCUL Internal Protection Scheme, risk management, salary payroll, loans and COBAC regulations. Given the importance of COBAC norms, Dr. Raphael Fombon, Network Operations Manager at CamCCUL, urged the credit unions in the Fako chapter to adhere strictly to these norms to avoid potential sanctions.
Fako is a place that there are a lot of credit unions there that have been given injunction. And why is the injunction? Most of them were operating on a deficit, and they went out and eroded their equity. So, and COBAC injunction is most of them are pegged on equity. So if they don't build back those equity, they can never come out of those injunctions. And equity is what? To bring out those losses, to clear those losses. And those losses are to be cleared out, to go and do recovery of loans and the interest, especially the interest, and provision them. If you see a credit union being owed interest of 2 billion, 500 million, but which is very comfortable but has a negative equity, how do you believe that you can go out of it? Let them do recovery, re-strategize on their recovery plan.
During the meeting, 2 new board presidents were welcomed into the chapter's executive committee, Barrister Shumelong and Dr. Thomas Ndive. Barrister Shumelong is the president of Boya P&T Cooperative Credit Union with its head office opposite the Boya Central Police Station. Dr. Thomas Ndive from the National Ports Authority Cooperative Credit Union with its head office at Half Mile Limbe expressed his excitement at joining the chapter's executive committee and emphasized his readiness to contribute to the chapter's growth.
I have been an old member in the union for close to 27 years, so I'm not new probably new in the chapter, but not new in the network. I think what I'll bring is what I will also learn from the house. I really appreciate the chapter for the financial statements they presented today. And the resolutions that had been taken today, we only have to go and apply and see that we improve on our credit unions and the chapter as well.
The event also served as an opportunity to officially bid farewell to Mr. Ambe Edward and Mr. Evise Wane, who have served as coordinator and supervisor respectively in the Fako chapter. The incoming chapter supervisor, Mr. Emmanuel Wirsynnuy, was officially welcomed. Apart from the management and moral reports, the meeting also includes the presentation of the chapter's income and expenses, as well as the proposed budget for 2025. It is worth noting that the Fako chapter is made up of 29 credit unions with 41 branches operating in the southwest, littoral and central regions. Membership in the chapter grew to 99,428 in 2024, up from 96,201 in 2023, making an increase of 3,227 members or 3%.